Okay. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Like the beagle we all love? Snoopy? Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. German, ha ha. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Well, Snoopy? Or, well, German. Snoopy, German, Snoopy, German. Let's take Snoopy. I like Snoopy. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good. One day, why rush? Let's take that. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Where are we now? Thoroughfare Trailhead. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn to live with the bears. Warning. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may be vague along several stretches and disappears entirely at some washes. Okay, sorry. That's a little bit small. Here's a map. Two Forks region overview. This looks quite detailed. Something inside me says, memorize it. The other one says, let's continue. Okay, this is the car. GUA 628 Colorado. What's that? A hat. Let's pick up a hat. Examine it. Okay, a hat. And a yellow one. I like a yellow hat. So, let's put it on hold. Yeah, exactly that. That's better. Let's wear the hat. Looks nice out here. What's here? Fire danger. Low, mid, high, extreme. Prevent forest fires. We cannot cross here. So, obviously some higher might wants us to go another way. And here, this way is open. What's that here? Nothing of interest right now. Somehow I don't like that motion blur. Can we somehow slow it or turn it down? Mute, no, displays, no, gameplay. Graphics. Graphics looks better. Shadow quality high, wall quality, SSAO. Sorry, what does that mean? Motion blur. Yeah, off. I don't like motion blur. No motion blur for me. Controls. Let's state for that. For now. Yeah, go back, go out, and continue. That's better. That's how I like it. Okay. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. Well, good for her. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. Well, I don't like getting mad. Not if it's my friend. I ignore her for now. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Well, you lucky one. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Let's take this one. Very nice. Okay. That looks nice. That looks spiky. Spiky. Afternoon sun. Sunset. Oh yeah, this. What's here? 2 forks. Fire lookout. 8 miles. 8 more miles. Then let's walk on. Spacebar to climb over and obstructions. Hep. Okay. What a nice look out. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. No, that's not good. Bucket gets kicked. Bibiba, fuck the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. Well, I scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Oh my. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. That's a tough one. Well, let's take this one. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that will be hard, but she'll do it for you if you won't move. She'll do it if you won't move. Sorry. You tell her not to pass it up if it is what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a college for borrowing books that were important to her research. She lost it on a colleague, not college. Sorry. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Oh my. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Another tough one. Yeah, I want to talk about someone. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Dementia. Goldman. Okay, so where am I? Okay, I cannot move. Journal. I can pick up this journal. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. (1987). Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you on a dope, and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into the bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia should live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Yes, I will determine this. Okay. Where are we now? Moving on. Right or wrong direction? Can we go the wrong direction? Ah, okay. No, we cannot. So let's walk through this nice nature landscape. Towards the lookout, I'd say. On and okay. Hello, dear. This one's too slow. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college baseball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. I put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. and a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job.